It's time for us to make our picks, AJ, and get the fuck out of here on this Feel Good Friday.
Let's do it.
What an honor it is to be in this Thunderdome with you boys.
Been a long time.
AJ,
Great to have you back.
AJ, thank you for traveling in here and kicking ass every single Friday. And Rappaport, thank you for filling in last week when AJ couldn't come because he was vacationing with the Yups. And that's very well deserved. I am pumped to be wrapping up the week here.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's do it right now.
Here we go.
All right, AJ, Minnesota Vikings taking on the red-hot, brand-new Lions. Woo! New merch on the store.patmcafeeshow.com. Yep. The Vikings are underdogs against the Lions. The Vikings, who are number 2 in the NFC right now, leader in the clubhouse of the NFC North by a wide margin, take on an NFC North rival in Detroit, and they are getting a 1.5 points. Dan Campbell, whenever he was told what the spread was, said, "What, man?
Huh?
I don't even know what to say, man.
How does that even happen, man?
Man, they're the same animal, though, when they're underdogs, and the same animal whenever they're the favorites.
That's right.
They're the brand new Lions. What do you think, AJ?
Give me the Vikings.
Give me the Vikings as well. Okay, Jets plus 10 traveling up to Buffalo, New York.
10.
No
Sorry,
Von
Foxy.
Miller. We have chatted with Josh Allen this week and Jordan Poyer and Von Miller. A lot of high vibes from the Buffalo crew whenever you could think that maybe they would take a moment to be like, damn, we lost one of the Mount Rushmore pass rushers in the history of the NFL. I don't think they think they're going to miss a beat. OBJ was at Josh Allen's house last Friday night, whining and dining and learning about the culture in Buffalo for maybe he'll be a Bill. Your thoughts on this game? 10 is a lot of points. Mike White, is he dead? Last year, I will say, Mike White balled against the Bengals, crushed them, 400 yards or whatever.
Yes.
He did have a couple games against the Bills and the Patriots in which he had like 2-3 turnovers, didn't have a lot of yards, and did not go great. Did play against the Colts last year, had a pretty good defense, had one drive, looked good. Earlier this year had a game, he looked good, has come back down to earth. What do you think here, AJ Hawk?
I hate when we have these, 10-point spreads like this, but nothing against Mike White. I'm going Buffalo at home here. Just too much going for these guys. They're going to, especially they know it really matters now. So give me Buffalo, give me Josh Allen, everybody.
10 looks like so much, right? Because just it's the NFL, and it's next to 1.5 and 1.5. 21-10.
Yeah, there we go.
That's 21-10 is a pretty good game. Not that big of a blowout. Cover. You know what I mean? Like, we have to remember that whenever it comes to this type of situation. Give me the Bills as well. In Gary, last week, what was the receipts? There was no receipts.
Oh, sorry,
receipt.
Gary.
Hold the receipt. Actually, do you want paper, email? None. Okay, that's what happened last week, Gary. I don't want to end up on it, though.
No.
I don't want to be in a Gary V receipts video because I got respect for Gary V. With that being said, Buffalo, -10. Western New York, the only team in the state of New York.
That's right.
-10. I might have said too much there. I'm going to end up in a Gary V receipts video. Baltimore Ravens on the road against Pittsburgh Steelers. We tried to get Tomlin on the show on Monday, and sources told us that we were told it's fucking Monday or Raven week. I'm working. Potentially from the head coach's mouth.
Yep.
Love you, Coach Stumlin.
Love you, Coach.
Coach Thumlin is obviously a man who has great respect for this AFC North rivalry. The Steelers still can somehow backdoor into the playoffs when it seemingly was all gone for them. TJ Watt playing for them makes them a very different team. Kenny Pickett's coming into his own a little bit more. George Pickens, anytime touchdown. Let's remember that. Because of how pissed off he was and what Tomlin ended up saying afterwards in the press conference about, like, don't need to make it a habit, but love that we got guys that want to get the ball. All good wide receivers have the same trade or whatever. +1.5, Huntley in the Ravens against the Pittsburgh Steelers. AJ Hawk.
So I'm kind of going back and forth on this one, but I'm taking the Steelers at home, -1.5. Diggs, you guys, Nick, you've kind of turned me around on these Steelers team. This team, I almost wrote them off for a minute, but I have not. I have some hope with Steelers.
It's at Acrisure,
Yep.
That's right.
right?
Oh, yeah.
This game's at Acrisure?
Yeah.
We didn't write back, AJ.
We did not.
You can't say that.
Got to pay Gino for that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hope you're happy.
How much?
Give me Steelers at home. It's kind of boring, you and me picking the same
Hell
thing
yeah.
every time, AJ. Why don't you fucking change a little bit? Eagles, favored by
Why don't
7.
you go first? Go first then.
No, all year I've gone first. It's been a nice little game you've been able to play here.
Plus, you lost last week.
You did lose, AJ.
Did he?
Oh, I did.
Yeah, by a
forgot
lot.
about
By a
all my
lot.
picks.
By a
How
lot.
did I do? Did I look,
Not
did
good.
my picks look very similar to Ian
I've
Rappaport?
been feeling from my life from the long of the long. Sorry about it, AJ. Hanging
right.
out
I
with yups,
forfeited.
you forgot to put your pics in the text message group. Yeah, I won, dude. Sorry about it.
You did. You did. You're right.
Fucking right, bro. I'm back up. I'm a
Yeah.
loser. I'm having a rough
Give me the
year.
Giants. Give me the Giants +7.
No, he's just.
Sweet. Give me the Eagles. Fuck. I'm just going. Making pretty boring.
I know where I'm
picks.
going next game too.
Do it then. Browns, Bengals. What do you like?
Fun fact in that one.
You like the Browns, right?
Tony, say the fact.
Burrow undefeated against the Chiefs, completely defeated by the Browns in his career.
Holy shit.
Scary. Give me the Bengals.
I just feel like for the good of the league, I'm going Bengals too.
You have to go with the
That would have been
Shield.
tough because I would probably had to count a promo right there about why.
Plate's gonna be buzzing.
Yeah, stand with the Shield.
I got videos from last week's game against the Chiefs. That stadium's a great atmosphere. Hey, that's a really good stadium, AJ. I didn't know that. I don't think I had enough respect for that. Every time we played, it was like preseason, and you could see how it could get going. Place is fucking loud. Hey, Ohio fucks for real over there, AJ.
Hey, core.
Oh yeah, they don't mess around, man. Like we've said it forever. Like once Bengals get a squad, the people they have the fans there for sure. And
That guy
I
on
think
top of the bar.
They're expecting now for the next 20 years to be that way.
All right, give me the Bengals -5.5 at home. Jaguars, Titans, Vrabes favored by 3.5.
I guess.
Yeah, I got to go Titans here. Titans, you know, is this a GM game? They're playing
Fired
for
GM
They got
game,
fired?
yeah. Fired GM game. Is that something, Tone?
It is now.
Well, we're going to find out on that.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a lot of stats on fire
Team-
GM games.
Being a winning team,
Yeah, we'll figure
firing
that
a
out.
GM in the middle of the season.
Is Trevor Lawrence, is he playing? Because he looked
yeah, I
like
don't
his
know.
season was over last week. But
Yeah,
he
yeah.
came back, right?
The whole second half. He
All right.
played.
For
Yeah,
the-
yeah, his knee, his
Yeah.
foot.
Yeah.
Oh, it was bad.
Bro, but he came back and
Yeah.
was
Yes.
running and everything. Durable.
Gumby.
For the Titans,
yeah.
isn't this
Hell yeah,
more
come
so a our coaches know how fucked and our team just got shit pumped game?
Yeah, you're right. Give me the Titans
And
minus
Derrick Henry
3.5.
ran for 20 yards game.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Ohio, I guess we'll find out against Georgia.
Yeah. Well,
You know?
Ohio guys were not out on Ohio State.
Current.
Yes.
Is that how the state's viewing the Ohio State current team, AJ, or no?
As what?
Like these guys don't represent us?
No, I think they're still firmly behind this squad, but they need them to have a good showing against Georgia.
Just a tough showing, right? Just like admirable.
No, they want to win. There's no moral victories. They want to win.
No, I know, but like the way
Yeah.
that it ended.
Can't get
Yeah,
beat by
you
40.
don't want to get pounded. Don't
Yeah,
get
yeah,
pounded.
yeah.
Don't give up too many explosive plays. That's what killed them, obviously.
Just as somebody that isn't from Ohio, I feel like that's probably how Ohio fucks feel.
Yeah.
Like, hey, we might lose every once in a while, like once every 2-3 years. We understand that odds are against us. Can't have it be
Kicking bear.
in the manner in which people can't be saying, "Oh, the other team's tougher than fucking Ohio." Like
Can't-
Ohio prides itself on being.
Well, it can't be Michigan. It can be anybody but Michigan. Like you can't lose to Michigan. You can't lose like that to Michigan.
Well, then you compound the fact that it's also Michigan. I think
Yeah.
like that's
That's the big thing.
AJ kind of gave himself away there. He said, "Yeah, they're still standing behind him." He didn't say "we," so we know we're AJ.
No, AJ, he's
Because I'm not on the team. I don't say we. I'm not one of those fair weather
Hell
fans.
yeah.
Well, he
that
asked,
we when they're
Whoa.
winning.
he asked about the fans. He didn't ask about the team. But
Well,
fair.
we need to figure it out. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Stat.
Yeah.
I think the Red Wings followed me.
Probably.
I think like
that's because they're in a ridge
Change
six.
teams.
They love the show, actually.
I think
They
the
did.
Rangers follow me. I think there's like a couple teams that Tampa Bay Lightning. on there.
Bob
Assume the
Penguins.
Golden Knights do.
I don't think they do.
You can come to
Bruins do.
Hockey Town.
There won't be bye-bye
Yeah.
Penguins. Okay, I'll stick
Do the
with
puck
this
drop.
inept group, whatever.
Post Crosby.
Why'd you have to bring that up, Fox? You got me. This is 2 hours later. I'm still thinking about it. Do you hear me? I'm in the middle of fucking talking about something else. I'm still talking about that. Give me the Titans minus 3.5. Texans, Cowboys, 17.5. We looked this up. Not the biggest spread of all time in a regular season.
Come on.
2015, I believe. 2013, Peyton 14, 13, 14, or 15. Peyton Manning with the Broncos, they're favored by 28 over the Jacksonville Jaguars. So that's the biggest in the history of sports gambling in the NFL.
They did not cover.
They did not. 1976, the Steelers
I don't know who was against. I can't remember who was against, but they won 42-0 in that one. But,
They covered.
But a lot of the top spreads of all time, they did not cover.
Yeah, so are you picking the Texans? 17 and a half?
Yeah, I'll take Texans 17.5.
Doggy's back.
Yeah,
Thank God.
Doug's back at the helm.
Yeah,
Weren't they
that
thinking
makes
about
me feel
benching
better.
him, though?
They
already
did.
What?
They did bench.
Kyle,
They did bench
Kyle Allen was playing.
Yeah, he's played the last 2 weeks.
Stanford guy,
fresh.
though, he's learned.
Fresh legs.
Yeah.
Fresh arm.
My big thing was going to be I was going to take the Texans and be like, oh, right in your face, you know. Give me the Texans. Kansas City Chiefs favored by 9.5 on the road against a stingy Denver Broncos defense that
Chiefs.
knows the Chiefs. Russell Wilson and I forget the person that did it. Something Lee, maybe? General? No.
Yep.
Might
George
still
Payton?
have it. Yeah.
We have the
Bobby?
Yeah.
Bobby Lee?
I have two. Which one are you referring
Toilet,
to?
toilet,
Okay.
toilet. I want to give credit to this because this is real research. No, nowhere near the name Lee.
But he looks like a Lee.
He does.
Kent
look like
Weihrauch?
generally.
Kent Weihrauch? I don't think I saw the origin of this. I think I saw a report of this particular report.
Oh, wait, no. Look. Idea credit, Garrett Lee, 496 on the bottom.
Okay.
Garrett
boom.
Lee.
Wow.
Wow.
Still got it. Still got it.
Well done.
Hell yeah, dude. Fucking right. Let's go. Dude.
So what is this thing? What is the
Go, man. I thought I lost it. I was like, oh, no, fucking Lee. That's nowhere near
I got you.
Kent Weihrauch. Thank you so much.
Got it.
Okay, I was going to even say Garrett Lee, but I didn't want to go too far. That would have been too much because then you're giving too much and you're not really right. Give less, still can be right.
Bingo.
You go too direct, too descript, can be much more wrong. Wasn't sure of it. Anyways, yeah, so Garrett Lee on TikTok figured this out, and Kent Weihrauch brought it to Twitter. This is how many bathrooms he has in his new house in Denver. Okay, so he's got 12 bathrooms. He can shit all day. And this is how many touchdown passes he has on the season. So he is not caught up yet to the amount of bathrooms in the house in his new palatial estate with his new contract that he got before playing it down. He does not have as many touchdowns as toilets he has. And him and Sierra obviously utilize all those toilets. So we're not saying that 12 bathrooms is problematic. No, you should work to hopefully one day get to a point in which if you want to have 12 shitters so you can have a screaming diarrhea toilet.
Yep.
You can have a pissing toilet, a puking toilet,
Right.
log
Yeah,
toilet.
have to have a log toilet.
That one has a lot harder.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, flush.
Big time water pressure.
Yeah, if you work to that point and you have all those different, we're not saying
Yep.
that's a bad thing.
No.
What we are saying though is this is a pretty wild way to be compared, and if you're successful or not, literally saying this guy's fucking worse than toilet. This guy is shit. This guy is bad. This is how it's been, and thank you to the internet for finding this AJ Hawk.
I mean, do they market any toilets as just log toilets?
Oh yeah.
They should.
Yeah, the house that I've been living in here for like the last year or whatever. I don't know if it's because it's near a lake. This thing is a
Nice.
every flush. I mean, I'm sure people are going to be pissed off about that. The toilet that is in the bedroom, I think that motherfucker's undefeated. Okay? I think he could beat whatever comes through. I think that would be a log toilet, is if I was to specify. That would be, hey, been a couple days, been a wild weekend,
Yep.
had every mixture of everything. Let me head to said throne and destroy this thing. And that fucker just sits there and takes it, drops it out, fills right back up,
Yep.
pristine, no problem.
Hard work.
You go into some other toilets, though, some other places, like I've given my best to that toilet. Nothing. There's other toilets that I would have fucking taken out first round, probably. You know what I mean? And
Oh,
there's-
yeah.
that type of thing. So that's what we're talking about. We don't know how many of those they have there. They probably don't poop, actually, the Wilson
No,
family.
no way.
But they might be all just peeing toilets, not sure.
Kim
You
Jong-un.
do need a log toilet because there's no worse feeling than dropping a huge log and then realizing you got to cut it into thirds with your piss because it's
Yes.
not going to go down.
Yeah, and you're just getting under the sink to get more water in.
Exactly.
Because I need a pressure washer.
Right.
Your laser urine stream.
Yeah. So are you okay in there? Yeah, just
Yeah.
waiting. Yeah,
Yep.
just drinking, trying to get another shot
Gotta
at this
get another
thing.
piss in here. Saw this log in half. Only got 2 cuts in it right now.
AJ, didn't you say you kept a knife nearby for that?
Cutting turds.
No,
This guy's
sir.
cutting turds.
Turd knife.
That sounds awful.
Nice butter
I don't want
knife.
anything
Yep.
to do with that.
Slices through it.
Anyway, so
Hot
that's
butter.
the type of year it is. So it's going to be hard to pick that team ever.
Yeah, that's right.
No chance.
With that being said, give me the Chiefs.
Yeah.
And shout out to Garrett
With that
Lee.
being said,
All right, let's go to the Panthers and the Seahawks. 4-point favorites at home. They play next Thursday night, too, so short turnaround after the Panthers come to town. Seattle will be loud, I assume. What do you think here, AJ?
Seattle will be loud, and I think they win this game, and they definitely cover -4.
They've been in a lot of close games, haven't they?
I like Geno, man.
Yeah,
I like
last week
Geno's
was-
story. I'm big into like the feel good stories this year. I feel like.
Yeah, it's a very feel-good story. This was the whole, change your narrative.
Yeah.
One person. They wrote me off. I'm right
right
back,
back,
though. See, Geno Smith.
And after last night, that game last week for the Seahawks, maybe not as much of a fluke with the Rams as we thought it was.
Yeah, for what they did to the Raiders,
Yeah.
who, what are they?
They're dead.
They suck.
Give me Seahawks. That one seems like I should have taken the Panthers there, though. Just because it would make no sense. That's the year. The year makes no sense.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like we got our no sense game out of the way.
Normally, yes, but extenuating circumstances in this game.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. Might be a part of the reverse the curse game here.
Maybe.
Might be an alternate spread.
Love
as
you,
well.
Turf. Thank you, Turf.
But
Thank you for your service, Turf, honestly.
miss you, Turf.
That dog gave it all to the sport of football. Thank you, Turf.
Miss you, Turf.
May you rest in peace.
Love you, Turf.
Yeah, you're right. I'm not picking against that.
Nope.
No.
Buccaneers, Niners. Niners at home, 3.5-point favorites. Tom Brady, though, doing Tom Brady stuff as of late. Does that continue, AJ Hawk?
I think it may continue for part of the game, but I think the Niners find a way to pull away. Is Brock Purdy the starter this week?
Yep.
Obviously, I like what this guy does, but the rest of the team as well. Give me Niners -3.5. You got the Bucks, right?
I don't like how many we're on the same side as.
You got the Bucks then.
As soon as I heard you start talking, I was like, he's on the same side as me. Tom Brady. He's Tom Brady. Back home.
We definitely know that there's no formula or rhyme or reason to any of these games.
Could be a blowout,
What
too.
hits and what
Seen
doesn't.
Tom get blown out, right?
For sure. And, they came back against the Saints.
Niners
49ers
D's pretty good.
defense is not the Saints defense.
It's Tom Brady, though. This is the only reason why we're thinking about it.
Tampa's
Because
defense
Tom
has
Brady. He's
improved
divorced.
quite a
He's
bit,
3-1
yeah.
since he's divorced.
Yeah.
Is there a book on Purdy yet?
Their line's not great either. You got Bosa kind of really starting to turn it on.
Wirfs is out.
All right, Niners -3.5. Sunday Night Football. Tyreek Hill, Tua Tagovailoa, Jalen Waddle, Jeff Wilson,
What? Mike Gesicki.
and the boys. Led by Coach McDaniel, who is so cool. Saw a photo of him from back in the day. Dude that just fucking lived his life.
Yeah.
Super
Sweet
big,
earrings.
sweet earrings. It's like I had them. It's like a crazy. I didn't wear the hoops. I just wore studs from Claire's.
Sure.
But nonetheless, appeared to be an absolute dog with a Yale brain who loves football and his team loves him. 3.5-point favorites on the road in Los Angeles on Sunday Night Football. Is this a Herbert show or is Tua in Miami going to L.A. and say, hey, Stars, welcome to the Dolphins show, pal? What do you think, AJ Hawk?
So I may be a bit skewed in my decision making because I think I definitely know where you're picking, but I'm going to go Herbert and the Chargers +3.5 on this one.
Give me the Fins. Give me the Fins.
Uh-huh.
Because I love the Chargers.
I think the Chargers win.
Two revenge games.
All right.
That's why I said that.
You want to take it as money line? Cool. I'll take money line Dolphins.
No, for
You
this.
got money line Chargers.
No, for this. I'll take +3.5 for this, but I'm saying I think the Dolphins will win. That's why I'm taking them at +3.5.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I misheard you there. I apologize. I like the Chargers. I would like to let everybody in the Chargers world know. I love Justin Herbert. Got a chance to hear a story from his dad whenever I was out in Oregon. Met him. Great man. Herbert loves football. Absolute Dog. Incredibly talented. They got studs all over that offense, too. New single-digit numbers pop up on the offensive side of the ball like every single week, and it's like, who the fuck is this guy? With that being said, I believe the Dolphins are in a mood in which they have to reprove that they are a new Dolphins team. I think they got the right leadership down there now to bounce back. I think they have a strong culture. Give me the Dolphins on prime time to put on a primetime show and win by at least 4.
Yeah. Remember, Tua's been hearing it his entire career.
You're talking about Tua?
Should have drafted Herbert.
Should have drafted her.
Oh, yeah. Somebody put a quote out today that said, GMs won't say it publicly, but everybody, if that was put in a seat to make the decision, would take Justin Herbert over Tua. The GMs would. And I'm like, how many GMs you talk to?
Yeah.
How many GMs are just like, hey, don't tell anybody, but
Tua sucks.
hey, I'm trying to build a fucking team, win a Super Bowl, but yeah, I'll play your little rather or. Who's doing that? Like, who are these people? 2 GMs maybe are friends with these?
Maybe 2.
And out of college, too. One guy from the Pac-12, one guy from the SEC who's won a national championship. And you're just going to say every single guy would take the guy from the Pac-12?
Well, especially here now, maybe a year ago.
Sure.
Maybe a year ago or whatever. And Justin Herbert is like the prototype.
Yeah, he's unbelievable.
Absolutely is the prototype. But there's GMs that make a lot of decisions out there that make us go, what is that person think? Well, they have a vision. It's like if you have McDaniel as a play caller, and I guess that's the thing. If Herbert was playing for Miami,
Okay.
that's how they get it. That's how it all starts. Huh?
Tyreek.
Oh, that's how it all starts
see
happening.
that.
Oh. Well, I'm sure Chris Ballard is one of he's got shit to do. He ain't got time for your rather or.
Bingo.
That's right.
Give me the Dolphins. Let's have a fucking weekend.